Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. From outside the arc, Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. A nice shot by George.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. .110 left in the first half. Porter finds Murray. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Tucson leading by 13. Here's Duncan. Jokic grabs the miss. Westbrook against Porzingis.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers. The guys who want to be held accountable make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Westbrook taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We've already seen it. Simmons' size and agility, it creates problems for the defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Here's Simmons. 11 points in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And once again off the mark by Tucson. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 11. Here's Brown. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Simmons working it over. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's Tucson. They're up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
25.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Tucson leading by 11 on the court for Tucson. George is out there with Simmons. And there's Porzingis, and it's Durant, and it's Duncan in at the four-man position. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Murray, the pass to Brown. Back to Murray. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
And here's Simmons for three. And Tucson another three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And on pay. And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making
timeout. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Gordon kicks to Westbrook. Wide open look here for Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. Tucson leading by 17. A three from Simmons. They grab their own miss. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Gordon with no one around. Here's Jokic. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Watson's checked in, and Jokic drops them both. Tucson with the ball. A three from Simmons. And Brown pulls it down. Denver trails by 17. Murray outside. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. And the basket by Gordon.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
George dishes to Durant. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Gordon. Durant's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Watson for three. Another three for Denver.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And here's George for three. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. George has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Tucson. Murray against Simmons. Murray outside. Pass to Brown. Watson for three. And it's Tucson with the rebound. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's Tucson sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Russell Westbrook out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Brown in it, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Westbrook against George. Lets it fly. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. And the shot is good.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
Here's Durant. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
Thank you, David. Murray, good.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And Durant gets it to go.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Murray for three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Short. And there's another one for Tucson.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Murray, no good. Tucson leading by 18. From deep, George cans it from downtown. George has got 14 points now in the second half.
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop him.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Beyond the arc. No good. Katie against Gordon. Floats one. And it's Tucson with the rebound. Simmons passes to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Here's Brown. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Tucson. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Drills the three-pointer. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Murray outside. Pass to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
And here's Simmons for three. And Tucson another three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct. Take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so Tucson winning this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect
James Harden. Made basket by Ben Simmons. Los Angeles calls timeout. Okay, fans, what's your answer? Tucson answers. Shooting for Los Angeles, Ben Simmons. 2 shots. James Harden. James Harden, 3 points. To all you fans who made it out tonight, your support is what makes this possible. Please drive home safe.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Tucson. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. Ben Simmons is out there with Paul George. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Duncan in at the 4. And for Los Angeles, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi Leonard out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here we go. And it's Tucson with the ball. Here's Duncan. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Duncan. Fires for 3. Can't get it to drop. Now Los Angeles with it. Simmons, the pass to Powell. Drives to the hoop. And Powell with the stuff.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's George. Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh. You gotta like the momentum on George's drive, cutting into the defense and clearing himself a path.
Simmons against Harden. Powell outside. Back to Harden. Soft touch off the glass.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Leonard outside. And Durant with the block. Here's the break. George for 3. And again, it's Tucson with a 3.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Now here's Harden. Some changes for Los Angeles. Bogdanovich comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills in for Harden. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Simmons looking around. Outside Porzingis. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Porzingis has got 6.
He gets a lot of his points on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Porzingis is always ready to let it fly if he's got the room.
Simmons, the pass to Powell. Zubac with a screen on Durant. Can they get it? Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. From deep, here's Simmons. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Duncan.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Please give a big round of applause for our best team.
Batum's checked in for Ben Simmons. Beauchamp comes in for Powell. And it's James Harden in for Mills. Pass to Batum. Here's Beauchamp. They need this. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The three is up. Drains the triple. George has got 8.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Harden. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
James Harden taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Harden. Harden hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Tucson up 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Tucson.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Setting the floor for Tucson. George out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Duncan in at power forward. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your home team, Drew Eubank. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And Los Angeles making a change here. Leonard's checked in. That's off as well, so he misses both. Tucson leading by 10. The 3, George. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. George has got 11 points.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Pass to Eubanks. Up top, Harden. Into the lane. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's not going to beat you with speed. Harden uses his footwork and his strength to create separation on his way to the rim.
Duncan, no good. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. 11-point game. Bogdanovich with a screen on Simmons. On target from range. 9 points in the game.
James Harden, that is his range. That's not even long distance. That's just Harden's range.
A nice shot by Duncan.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
From behind the arc. And again, it's Tucson with a 3.
The unique perspective of a big, Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Pass to Leonard. 1:14 left in the first half. Eubanks the screen. Goes up from the top of the key, and the basket by Leonard.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
For three, Durant. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
Three-pointer.
Simmons has got 3 assists now in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Eubanks. Jones comes in for Batum. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Mills in for Harden. Get open. 51 seconds left in the second. Outside Jones. The three. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. George's shot is off. Los Angeles trails by 15. Here's Powell. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
And you could feel the swat from here. Simmons packs a punch on these blocks.
Simmons is checked in for Los Angeles. Harden comes in for Mills. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Tucson leading by 15. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Porzingis has got 9.
A smooth pull-up there by Porzingis. He has such great body control for his size.
Powell passes to Harden. Back to Powell. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Powell's got his second basket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's Tucson up by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Then up next up. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Los Angeles trails by 15. Powell and Leonard, the veterans, set on the wings. Ben Simmons is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Harden in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Tucson leading by 15. Right side Simmons. And there it is for him.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your home team, James Harden, shooting 1.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
Los Angeles trails by 16. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Leonard for 3. It's rebounded by Tucson. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Here's Harden following the score by Tucson. Fires from deep. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Tucson leading by 18. Here's George. Here's Duncan. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Duncan's got 10 points in the game.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Los Angeles.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 13, Bogdanovic.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Harden with it. 10 points for him. Outside Bogdanovic. Takes a 3. Here's Zubac. The kick out to Simmons. One foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Powell. He's got 5. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. Tucson leading by 20. From deep, here's Simmons. Unable to get that one. Simmons has gone 1 for 4 from the field. Harden from outside. Counted from distance. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
.54 seconds left in the third quarter. Simmons against Durant. There's the triple. And James Harden pulls it down. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 17. Bogdanovich from long range. It's rebounded by Tucson. They led the game at 1 point by 20. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Harden scanning the floor. Shot from the low post is good. Harden's got 15 points.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And so it's Tucson, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for Tucson. You've got George. Also Ben Simmons out there. Kevin Durant is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Manning in at the 4. Powell outside. Back to Harden. Knocked loose. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Manning. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Manning's got his first 3 points of the game.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
3-pointer Harden. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Here's Manning. Simmons defending. Launches it from deep. They get it back. Durant goes up again. He got a piece of it, and they get it back. Tries again. Manning's shot is good. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Manning's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Outside Simmons. Back to Harden. Will it go? And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
A loaded 6'10". Ben Simmons moves around like a guard, and let's just say this. I'm happy I don't have to guard him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Tucson.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
George has the open look. And a second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Zubats. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Manning's shot is good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Up top, Zubats. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Home team basketball. At the line for one, James Harden.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Leonard for three. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look. And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
So it's Tucson picking up the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presentation.
Two-side foul call. Ben Simmons. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen. Taking 2 shots.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Moments away, it'll be Cleveland going up against Tucson. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Let's take a look at our starters for Tucson. Ben Simmons is out there with Paul George. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Duncan in at power forward. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Garland against Simmons. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on George. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Tucson. It's George on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Mitchell up top. George defending. And that one's good. Mitchell.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
From deep, here's Simmons. Over to the left wing, Duncan. Off target from three-point range. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Here's Garland. George defending. Puts up a three. Garland, no good. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Now here's Garland. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A minute 20 left to play in the first. From deep, here's Simmons. Sends it home from three-point land.
And this is huge when Simmons connects from deep, showing commitment to wanting to improve from there.
Garland with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Drafted 5th overall in 2019, Garland just continues to grow his game. It is impressive to watch him get better and more confident every year.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Strus comes in for Hunter. Garland hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw good, Simmons.
And one thing special about Simmons is his ability to defend multiple positions. You can put him on anyone, and he'll give him a hard time.
Mitchell, that shot missing. And George with some nice D. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Mobley. In transition, here they come. Here's Garland. It's rebounded by Tucson. 35 seconds left in the first. Here's Duncan. Fires the three. Kept alive. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the triple.
At 6'10", Simmons sees the entire floor at all times.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. George against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Simmons. Here's Garland. Good D by Simmons.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Tucson leading by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about Tucson here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Here's Jerome. Setting the floor for Tucson. George out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Duncan in at the power forward. Now here's Strus, trailing by 8. For 3, Durant. At the arc, KD drains it.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Porter looks it over. Allen with a screen on Simmons. Porter against Simmons. Pass to Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by George. Tucson leading by 11. From deep, here's Simmons. Here's Duncan. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Allen against Porzingis. Allen can't get it to go. 1:46 left to play in the second quarter. They get it back. The kick to Durant. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 6.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
From deep, here's Simmons. He buries it from 3.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Here's Wade. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Here's Garland. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Now that's how you use your imagination. Garland can get his shot off from just about any angle.
Here's Simmons. Thompson pulls it in. Cleveland trails by 17. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Garland. Rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons has got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one drops for him. 6 points for him.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Here's Garland. Good on the 13-footer.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And it's Tucson's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Durant's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Thompson outside. George against Mitchell. 11 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 5 on the clock. Thompson a screen on George. The 3 from Mitchell. No good that time. And so it's Tucson leading by 17 at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please bring your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. You are so right. Let's hear it for the participant.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. 17-point game. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at small forward. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. And here's Hunter from the arc. Drops in the 3. Hunter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
And for Tucson, they've got Kevin Durant, Paul George out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Duncan in at the 4-man position. Good on the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The floater. Hunter can't get it to go. Tucson leading by 12. Porzingis misses. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. For 3, Allen. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's George on the wing. Knocks down the long J. George has got 9 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Mobley. No points yet. Back to Mitchell. From the arc. Cleveland again missing. Tucson leading by 15. George for 3. And again, it's Tucson with a 3.
Yeah, good luck stopping that. When PG is hitting the pull-up with his size and hops, you just got to tip your hat.
Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over George. Cleveland again missing. And it's Tucson with the ball. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. He's got 15.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Garland. 9 points in the game.
Oh, what a move by Garland. This dunk might make the rounds in the talk shows tomorrow.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Simmons. Uses the glass on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Mitchell. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
From deep, here's Simmons. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Fires from way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Tucson, hitting 3 trays in the quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Tucson. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lets the 3 fly. Hunter with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. George defending. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Tucson.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second-chance points. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Simmons has gone 3 of 8 from distance, shooting it at a solid clip. Garland, the pass to Allen. Driving to the basket, and it's Allen who slams it home.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Oh, he dialed that one up from long distance.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. The shot. Mitchell misses. Tucson leading by 23. For 3, Durant. And here's Simmons. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hunter passes to Garland. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. George with a steal.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
A nice shot by Duncan.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. For 3, George. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Clock at 6. Allen with a screen on Simmons. Here's Garland. And miss after miss right now.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Duncan, it's in.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. So it's Tucson picking up the win. This one wasn't even.